got some water here, Gord. You're gonna get wet here, my friend. Hey? Woo-hoo! Oh my goodness! That was unbelievable! That was unbelievable! Alright, we're about to try and find a place to put into this river. And paddling up, there actually is a place over here, but I'm pretty sure wherever they were thinking we're putting in, it's probably flooded, so we'll see how it is and see if we can get in here. No issues with that one. Shoot. Yeah. Well, welcome back to Midlife Explorer. Gord and I are back out again, and actually back out on the Nith River. Last Friday we started in Ayr and paddled down to Drumbo. Really enjoyed the river, and we actually got quite a bit of rain yesterday, so we decided we were basically going to repeat the experience. But what we've done now is we've gone up to Platsville, which is north on the Nith, and we're going to paddle the 22 kilometers back into Ayr. And we had a look at our pickup spot down in Ayr, and actually the river's moving really quickly, and as you can see, the river's really high here, so it should be a really interesting day. It's actually right now running at 56 cubic meters per second. Last weekend it was 6.9, and normally this would be less than 10. It'd be actually less than 5, so it's really flowing fast. Well, Gord, this will be a bit of a treat, eh? We don't really have to paddle today, that's for sure.
Yeah, but the river too takes it whatever way it wants.
Yeah.
A lot of undercurrent.
Yeah, we're back in the bigger boats today. We brought the smaller ones last week because we figured we'd be getting out. I don't think we're actually worrying about not being able to get out today, Gord. Right? I don't think we're going to have to get out of these boats at all. There's zero chance of us running into something and getting out of the boat. Okay, you go left, I'll go right.
I did see a...
That looks more interesting over there. Let's go over there.
I did see the island on your little map.
Yeah, this is right at the very beginning. I saw it too. Okay, I'll meet you on the other side. I'm just curious. That way we'll get a view of both sides. Yeah, we were up here last weekend, and we really actually enjoyed the Nith River. I was really surprised by it, actually. And actually, if you look at the video that is just being posted, you'll see that it's a lot of the content is left in it, because it's content I'll watch again, quite frankly. So I think it's a really interesting paddle. It's not whitewater, but it's a pretty river, and interesting enough because it meanders to keep you occupied. So we enjoyed it enough that we've come in to explore upstream from where we started, and our plan obviously is to continue downstream where we left off last week as well. So we can get all the way from here down, actually prepare us into the Grand River. We'll actually save the last little bit until we can go Sunday, and those last stretch river. We won't do that one on our own. I'm glad I got this one. Yeah, this one just travels.
A lot of this lazy river stuff.
Yeah, it travels faster, and the river's not running anywhere near as fast up here as it is down in Ayr, Gord. So this is not that 1 hour paddle that we all thought it was going to be based on those guys that went through earlier. This is still going to be a 4 hour paddle, Gord. Again, Gord and I have never paddled this stretch of river, so it's always exciting to be on a new stretch of river. Made even more exciting by the fact that the flow rates right now are almost 10 times what they were last Friday. So these are spring flow rates, I would think, because the water's all the way up past the banks. So all the way up to the banks anyway. Kind of hard to stop and have a chat, Gord. Like, you're gonna have to start paddling really hard to catch up to the river just carrying me in this boat.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm back on purpose because you have a tendency to forget I'm behind you.
Look at this, eh? You can see where the river normally goes. Oh, look. There's the heron right there. Yep. Yeah, that's why I wanted to bring a smaller boat. Easier to turn.
I'd have been too scared to jump it.
I gave you a float bag.
It's blown up in it now.
Good, so it wouldn't sink then.
You got a heron falling in.
Yeah, I know, I noticed. Yeah, you want to stay away from those trees, bud. Well, it looks like we've made a friend. Now, we have noticed over the years that heron have a habit of actually following you. So let's see if this one picks up and moves again. That's happened with many things. Is he up there? Is he kind of waiting for us to go by? Yeah. See, there you go. See, he's we're keeping him entertained, Gord. That's good. Yeah. Hey, just stay away from that tree, Gord, that's all. And then if you're heading towards it, just duck. You'll go through it. Yeah, no big rapids yet. I'm sure we'll see some water though for sure with it being like this. But with the flow rate like this, it's the river's going wherever it wants to, and you basically have no choice. Yeah. Just navigate along with it. And I have no idea what road this is, but I will put it in the notes below. Is this maybe Trussler? It's a busy road. You think? So the Grand River is actually to the right. This is just going everywhere, this river. Well, it's making you work.
Yeah.
So I think this is the other bridge here, Gord. Let's see if there's a spot to get out here.
Yeah, I'll look on the other side.
Okay. No, I'm paddling, man. Don't worry, I'm paddling. There's a spot right there somebody put in, we just passed it. Right underneath the bridge here, do you see anything?
To the left, I think.
Yeah. Anything there? Not really. No. Oh, right there. But we can't stop here though. Okay? Now the trick is there anywhere to stand without getting eaten alive?
Sure.
That's really what you're looking for? You all right, Gord? Well, I know I caught my hat there, but thank goodness for the rope. And if you're getting out, it'll be easier on the right. Water's going too fast on the left, Gord. Good eye.
All right, back in the water.
looking for a place to stop. It's, a bridge is always good. It's actually a perfect spot because we haven't been able to find a place to stop along the river so far. We're 2 hours onto our journey now. We've done probably 12 of the 22. I suspect we're coming up to the 401 pretty soon, and then after that we'll head down into air. But it's been an amazing river today. Obviously you can tell by the flow rates. Very challenging paddle though, so I said to Gord earlier, I'm gonna, it's good to get on the river and keep track of what the flow rates are when you come down, because then you can make a mental note of where you want the river to be in order to go out. So in air, as long as it's above 5, I will come on this river, and in air, as long as it's below 60, I'll come on this river, because anything above that, because we're 56 today, this is challenging enough for me, thank you very much. There's been a couple of situations here where you get stuck in a whirlpool and I'm in a 13.5-foot boat, so it doesn't turn all that quick. Has a mind of its own, going in its own direction, but it's been really good practice, that's for sure. I'm learning to, learning to paddle better, that's for sure.
One big lazy river.
Yeah, I know. You know what though? It's got enough going on to keep you interested though. It's not something you can fall asleep at the wheel in. Yeah, I mean it's moving fast enough to make it interesting. Look at this place up here, though. There's those whirlpools again, eh? Wants to turn you inside, which is good because it was turning me into the quieter water, right? So I don't fight it anymore, Gord. If it's trying to push me into quieter water, it's fine.
It's what freaks me out is when you're sitting here in this nice calm water and then all of a sudden a big bubble comes up. Yeah, scares the shit out of you. What's coming out of the water after?
It's a new experience for us anyway, so.
What's coming out of the water after?
Yeah.
That'd be a cool spot to walk out every morning. Hey, puppy. Dog.
Yeah, that would be a nice place to have breakfast. Yeah, nice spot. Very nice spot.
Whoa! Yeah, I just wanted to get a drink. Kayak just kind of made his own mind up. And that scenic tour brought to you by Nestle Water.
Gord, all I can hear is you yammering away back there. As soon as that camera's turned on, you're talking to yourself. It's like now you're talking to yourself like I do. Yeah. Oh, there's a hawk up there to your right. To your right, Gord. There's a hawk up there.
What?
There's a hawk right there. See him? Hawk up there. Yeah. Saw lots of loons earlier. It's the first hawk though. There's another kingfisher. All right, there you go, the 401. Be nice to get past this. See, when I look over this bridge, Gord, because I drive over this bridge all the time, I'm sure I'll be driving over it this weekend. I look down this river, it's never anywhere near this wide. Never anywhere near this. No, it's a fraction of this. Because I look down there sometimes and I say, there's no way you'll get down if the water's too shallow.
He is posing for you.
There's hydro there, so somebody's living there. Highway 401, running between Cambridge, or Kitchener I should say, Cambridge Kitchener, out towards Woodstock. So Gord, the river where we started was running at 36. As we get into air now, it's going to speed up to 56. It's going to get faster. At least based on the flow rates, it's going to get faster. I was a scout. Yeah, I went to CJ77 down in Prince Edward Island. That's the reason why I've always loved PEI, because I went down there when I was a kid in 1977. I've loved the place ever since. Going back in 3 weeks. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. This is flat water. We're hustling along today. It won't take as long. So it's air in Oxford County or Waterloo County?
I think Waterloo.
Well, that person there has made ourselves an invitation, eh? Look at that. There you go. Yeah, there you go. If you're the owner of this nice property, sorry, Gord, give me a call. That's a good spot. Very nice spot. Oh, we got some water here, Gord. Yeah. You're gonna get wet here, my friend. Okay?
This is the dam he was talking about. You going right through the waves? I will if you will.
Are you taking the left or are you gonna go through? Whoop, whoop.
Oh my goodness!
That was pretty good, eh? Probably the best little piece of water we've ever done, actually.
Oh, my whole front end was right under.
I know, and I saw you actually starting to turn into there was a little bit of a whirlpool there, and I saw you kind of turning into it there. It was good. It was really good. Yeah. So we're right
through the middle, eh?
We're Pine Glen Park now, kind of territory down in the air now. So our original pull-out spot's just around the corner. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, that little spot was good.
That was worth the lazy river ride. Now I'm really glad I didn't have my little kayak. I'd have been sunk with it.
I would have been drier in my other boat. That's why I'm laughing. Because my other boat just bobs through that stuff. This one cuts through it, but when you hit a big wave, that means it just cuts right over top of it. So my other one would have bobbed up and down like it was in the ocean. I would have still gotten wet though, absolutely. Yeah. I'm hoping you got a towel in your car. Because my change is in the other vehicle. Great stretch of river, loved it. So when I looked on the Grand River website, and you can look on that website to get the river flows, the river actually picked up as it went through air. Actually, the section of the river that we're paddling coming through air is actually where it was running the fastest. So we're coming through air. As a matter of fact, last weekend we started just around this corner. So we're actually now at Pine Glen Park, and we actually started once you get around the bend here. Did that come over your boat? Let's hold on the cookies right there. Whoa. See, Gord, we put it over here last week. So this is where we would have gotten out, here. So we can pull ourselves off to the bank, see if we can stop. So we're at the park now, Gord. See if you can pull yourself over into the left-hand side over here. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a place to get out, Gord. We're just have to go back to where we were. Hug the left to see if you can park up on the bank. If not, we'll just run it back to the car from here. It's only 2 kilometers. All right, so we're not far from here now.
I don't think this is the place, is it?
It is. To your left over here. That's exactly where we stopped last time.
All right, I'll hug it.
right? I'd be careful trying to roll out if you've never done it before.
Pretty deep here.
Is it deep still?
Not on the left, but on the right she is.
Okay, so you know what? Then this wouldn't have been a good place to come and go from anyway.
We would have had to figure it out.
So we came down this stretch of river last Friday, and I will actually put a link to that video because the river was absolutely totally different last Friday. What a difference, an amazing difference. So I enjoyed last Friday's paddle too, though. So I'm not saying last Friday was actually this is better than last Friday, because actually I don't think it is, quite honestly. But it was a nice paddle. I enjoyed it. Happy we get to do it again. In a totally different river. There you go, there's a frame of reference from last week, Gord. Okay, so the river doesn't look that different now. Looks like you're setting up for a wedding.
Yeah, looks like it.
Remember, I wanted to go down that section last week, Gord. I'm not going to, though. Yeah, no, that tree's too far over.
We get out before that riverbank thing, right?
Before the bridge, yeah. Yeah, it's good that it's not flowing too fast, but yeah, we're just going to tuck in.
Right where the grass starts coming down that hill by those trees, that's where the...
Yeah, there's a little creek that comes down from the pond, the village. And there's a spot in here where we can paddle up a little creek for a bit. And there's lots of easy spots to get out there, so we should be good getting out here. Looks like we took a spot.
Pretty deep right off the edge, isn't it?